Hey guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing a Q&A about the pregnancy questions you asked.
So the first question that we got was, when did you first realize you were pregnant? I feel like there's two sides, so I'm going to have him do his side first.
When I first realized she was pregnant, we woke up in the morning and I was like, I got the vibe of when she was on birth control. Like she had like some type of like attitude or something. I don't know. I seen it in her that morning and I was like something's off. She ain't acting right. So then I was like thinking throughout the day, I was like, damn, I think she's pregnant. I think we went and got a pregnancy test that day.
Yeah, I took it in the morning.
Yeah, because we went and got it that morning. Right after, I was like, you got like an attitude or something. Something's wrong. I brought it up and we was like, okay, let's go get one.
This is the day before Thanksgiving and you're still sleeping.
Oh.
But we did get it the day before.
You're right.
But I wasn't going to take it yet because I didn't even miss my period.
Right, yeah.
So.
We went and got it that day and everything, and then the next day rolls around.
He didn't know I was taking it.
I didn't know she was taking it. I was asleep. She come in the room and says, babe, I got something. And then she walked in the room with it, and I was like,
is that a line? Do you see that line?
It was definitely a line there. So then
it was really faint though.
That's when I kind of realized though, like I seen it with her attitude.
I feel like my perspective of me feeling like I was pregnant was that I didn't have the same symptoms that I usually had. You know, like there's like a 2 week window, just like, you know, like at the end of your period, like when nothing's really going on, but like you start getting PMS symptoms. But I wasn't getting the same PMS symptoms. I was getting more like cramping and like bloating. I just felt off. I think it was like a week before my period was about to start, I started feeling like more cramping and bloating. And I kept telling him about it, and I was like, no, but it's probably just my PMS symptoms since my period does start in about a week or so. Yeah. So we didn't really think about it, but we went to go get a test because he kept saying I should get a test. So, yeah. Okay, next question is, how many kids do you guys want?
I mean, me, I'll take about 6. But
no.
But to be reasonable, we'll do 4.
Yeah, I think 4 is a perfect number.
Say we have 3 girls and 1 boy, I'm still satisfied. Say we have 4 girls, I'm still satisfied. If we have all boys and 1 girl, I'm still satisfied.
I think we both are very open to either gender. I am happy we got a girl first, but I would have been okay with a boy too. So I think our set amount is 4 kids.
Yeah.
What cravings did you have? I've had cravings, but I haven't had
We can go through a list of them though.
They happen at random times.
Yeah. In the beginning, you just craved a lot of Mexican food.
Yeah, I did.
And then throughout the second trimester and everything, it was more so fruit and salads and all that.
Like healthy stuff.
Yep.
Almost.
And then sometimes like fries and all that too, but
I never had like a set like craving of something that I wanted though. Like, I mean, I guess my number 1 that I would say I've always liked is strawberries. Like I've really been on like a strawberry kick, but I like strawberries like before I was pregnant. Right. So
it was strawberries, watermelon, and pineapple.
Yeah, I still like those though. Yeah. Being in the 3rd trimester, I still
we
like
have
those.
A big watermelon right now because of her.
How did you tell your family? It was the day before Thanksgiving, so we actually went to the store because we bought little baby socks, and then we bought a bib, like a baby bib that said like Grandma's Little Helper or something like that. And we bought 2 because we were gonna surprise my mom and then his mom. For my mom, we told her on Thanksgiving Day, so it was literally the day after we told her, and we just set the bib and then the little socks on like our bed, and we asked her we were like, we have to show you something. So then we like hid over, like put a blanket over, I think, or like a pillow or something. And we were like, oh wait, before we show you, can you hand me that blanket or something like that? And when she handed the blanket, the bib was underneath there, and then like the little socks, and then I think I had wrote down August 2020 or August 8th, 2020.
No, I think we just did August 2020.
Because I don't even know. I didn't actually guess that we didn't know the Yeah, we didn't know the date. I think I just did it on like the generator thing.
Yeah.
And that's how we told my mom. For his mom, we made
like a little box. It was like a shoebox, and
oh yeah, because she wanted those. She wanted
some shoes. It was like the the duck boots. Yeah, she wanted some of those. So then like we used the box, decorated it and everything. Then we act like we got her a pair of shoes. So then I gave her the box and I told her to open it, but I told her to come to the house.
Yeah.
Because we got her a gift. She said she kind of like knew, or she thought like
she was confused because what.
Why would we get her a gift?
Why would we get her an early gift?
Yeah,
or something?
like Christmas or something like that.
Yeah, because it was only Thanksgiving at the time.
Yeah.
We told the rest of the family on Christmas. We literally just had everyone gather around. It was like, so we have an announcement. And then one of my cousins was like, do you have a bun in the oven?
Oh, yeah.
She was like, what's the gender?
Yeah.
So,
and then she was joking, though. She did not know.
Yeah.
Because then there were, something was said, and she's like, oh, no, I was just joking.
Yeah, and then, we were like, no, we're for real.
Yeah, and then we were like, no, we actually have a baby.
No, for real. Everyone was happy for us, though.
Explain the first time you had a feeling you were
pregnant or might be pregnant.
Like we explained, we kind of explained that.
Yeah.
It was that
it was
I noticed the attitude.
Yeah,
right
I
out the
just
gate. I was like, damn. What is your opinion on vaccines, and are you gonna get your baby vaccinated? We kind of agree on like we agree with getting the baby the shots that the baby needs, but
we don't agree with everything.
Yeah, I wouldn't. The flu shot, I'm not.
Like, I feel like
I never got that in my life.
And
like I
never had the flu.
I never had the flu in my life. I will get her the vaccines
that she needs for like school and stuff. I feel like those are important because
they are.
Like kids do spread stuff through school and things
they
like that.
They touch their mouth and germs and everything. Like,
so I feel like the ones that they need for school is important, but like you said, stuff like the flu shot and things, I got that like pretty much my whole time growing up, and I think I stopped getting it around high school. And I did get the flu one time, but I think it was because my immune system's low, and I went to the hospital to visit a family member, and it was like around the time when everyone was sick. I don't think it was from not getting the flu shot. I went to the hospital, like they didn't have really a mask at the time. I didn't wear a mask. Yeah. So I think I just got it from being at the hospital. But ever since then, I haven't gotten a flu shot, and we've been fine. So I think we both.
And I don't get sick often. I get sick like once a year.
Yeah, you don't get sick. We just feel like some vaccines are not important, and we feel like they ask you for way too many vaccines that you don't need.
Not necessary.
But there are certain vaccines that we do feel comfortable with, and that we will be vaccinating our baby with.
Yeah. What's a personal moral to pass down to the baby?
Since we are having a girl, I feel like one thing that I want to pass down to her is to be confident and independent. I feel like this society does think that they need a partner, or they need friends, a group of friends, or like somebody to always be there. And I want to teach her, like, you are you by yourself. You don't need to have this big group of friends. You don't need to have a significant other. If you want one, that's fine. If you find a good group of friends, that's fine. But don't feel like you need to have somebody. I feel like growing up, I had a single mom, and she always taught me that. I do have friends, but I don't feel like I need to have a big group of friends. I don't feel like I need to be out all the time. I'm perfectly content by myself. I have never been the type to just bounce around from relationship to relationship. I have felt that I would be okay alone. If I hadn't met him, I tell people all the time I would still be single, because I just I don't feel like I need somebody. If somebody's not treating you right, and that's a relationship or friendship, if somebody's not treating you right, you don't need to feel like you have to stay.
As my perspective, I would want the same things, because as a father, you would want your daughter to find a great man. You would want your daughter to be happy and not just, be pushed around and bullied, or, just a pushover, because guys take advantage of that.
Or even friendships.
Yeah, and friendships. And it's just like, I would want my daughter to be strong, because one, she is going to be black. She's going to be black, Mexican, and white. And she's going to have more so of color. And people are going to see that. And people will say disrespectful things. I want her to be able to put her foot down and let these people know that she's not a pushover. She does not take things like that. And, then she'll become out a great woman.
And I
just
feel
like her mother.
Things no one tells you. Who wants to go first?
On my side, Man, there's so many. It would take too long to go through all of them. Big ones is that, definitely how to treat a woman when she's pregnant. You think you're doing the best. You think, you're being a good person, but actually, their feelings are more enhanced. So any little thing that you do, it's going to upset her. It's going to make her sad, any of that. And that's just things that I learned, that because I'm a very, sometimes I'm very clumsy, or, my ADHD just takes over. I just blat out stuff. It makes her upset. So I had to learn how to
be more sensitive.
Yeah, be more sensitive, because I kind of grew up insensitive. But definitely going through this pregnancy, that's a big one. Another one is just watching out where you bump. I'll be bumping into her all the time. I'm clumsy, so I'll be bumping into her all the time. Definitely talk to your baby. She knows my voice.
Yeah, you've been good at that.
Yeah, just how to be careful, how to be loving. When you get a woman pregnant, it's definitely time to be the sweetest you can be and the most loving you can be, because that's what a woman needs. Like, I try to give her all my love and everything, and just show her that I care for her, because she's carrying our child.
We were good at that before, but
yeah,
it was definitely it's
like I said, it enhances. Pregnancy is just it's just a different road. There's so many things that you learn and everything that you're like, I did not even know that. You learn so much about the baby. Mm-hmm. You learn about my wife, or the woman who's carrying the baby. It's amazing.
When I first got pregnant, I thought I knew most things about pregnancy until I actually had to go through it. But
don't get me wrong, she knows hella about it. Like, I was
feel like
surprised.
I know a lot, but there was so many things I didn't know. I feel like my third trimester is the main one that I had no idea about, because my second trimester, I didn't even feel like I was pregnant. Like, I always forgot I was pregnant. I just felt so good and normal my second trimester that I forgot. My third trimester, there's just a lot of like pains that they don't really tell you about in like odd spots. So this one's more for me. How have you dealt with body image and your body changing being pregnant? Honestly, I feel like I've dealt with it pretty well. Like, there's like a few times where I'm like, oh my gosh, like my body's so big. Like I haven't really changed much throughout my pregnancy. The only thing that I have pretty much noticed is my hips got bigger, my thighs and my butt got bigger, and obviously my stomach. I haven't really had a lot of body changes. Like I said, the stretch marks I have, you can't see.
And it doesn't weigh any effect on me either, because I think she looks beautiful. Like baby number 2. I think pregnant women are beautiful because it's just a beautiful thing that a woman can carry a baby.
I have felt good my pregnancy because like I said, I agree that pregnancy is a beautiful thing. And I just feel like at the end of the day, your body just carried a whole baby. Like, that's something amazing. So if my body doesn't snatch back or go right back to where it was, it doesn't really matter to me.
You're still gonna be snatched anyways.
Thighs.
Big sad.
Did you have bad morning sickness your first trimester? Yes. I don't know if it's bad or not. I don't know. I mean, it's normal.
It was moderate.
Yeah, it's normal, but it was bad to me because I hate throwing up. That's one thing I hate. I hated that. And like before I got pregnant. So when I got pregnant, I was like,
phobia about it.
Oh my gosh.
I think the last time that you got sick was Christmas morning.
Oh no, that was the start of it, honey.
Yes,
it was. I remember that like it was yesterday.
Oh.
Okay, I was like, oh. I was like, oh yeah, this is what we not about to do. But my body was like, this is what we gonna do. So.
What the most irritating thing about being pregnant? To who?
For me, I think it was getting sick. Now that I'm in my third trimester, just not being able to like breathe or sleep. Your baby gets so big that they're like all up on your like ribs and stuff, and like also having to pee all the time. That sucks at night because I get up like 4 times every night to go pee.
Yeah.
And anywhere you go, you're like, if there's a bathroom, you're just like, I'm just gonna go, just to go.
Yeah. Nothing's really that irritating to me. It's just that attitude. No.
Like the hormones.
Yeah.
Just the excess hormones.
I mean, sometimes there's just days that I can tell that
it's just not gonna be a good day.
Yeah, but I kind of I try and keep my distance.
Yeah, like
and
you just try to give like space, like
yeah,
time.
because I know that she's that way. She needs some space, and it's not necessarily irritating. It's just
something
it happens.
like,
it aggravates everybody. So the next question is, what were you most nervous about your pregnancy?
Honestly, I think it was getting sick because I had a phobia, so I hate getting sick. And I remember, like, when we first got pregnant, I was like, oh my gosh, I hope I don't have a whole bunch of morning sickness. I remember saying that, and I ended up having that.
I was nervous about because I didn't know nothing about pregnancy. Because I don't remember my mom having my younger sister. I don't remember her having that, and I never really been around pregnant people like that. So I was nervous, going into this because I didn't know how to take care of a pregnant woman.
Was your pregnancy expected, or was it an exciting surprise? Honestly, it was kind of both.
Yeah, it was.
Because
we really wanted one.
Yeah, like we talked about it. I wasn't on birth control at the time.
And obviously
I didn't stop taking it to have a baby, but I stopped taking it because it was messing with my body.
Yeah, it was making her really like aggravated, and it just, she wasn't eating much either and all that. So it wasn't doing her good.
Yeah, so I stopped taking it. So at that point we knew, since you're not on any type of form of birth control, it could happen at any time.
Yep.
I feel like the month I did get pregnant, I was usually good about like tracking my stuff, but I didn't track it at all that month, and that's when I get pregnant.
Yeah, that's pretty much the moral of the story of that.
Next question is it hard to eat what you usually eat while you're pregnant? For me, no. I mean, in your first trimester, kind of, because you can't, I mean, if you have morning sickness, you can't really eat anything. For my second trimester, I could eat what I wanted to. My only thing was I'd get kind of full fast. Like, you can eat what you want, but you get full.
Yeah, and she would sometimes she would crave things, and it just didn't sit well with her.
My second trimester, I didn't really get sick like that.
No.
It was just I would eat something, and then I'd be like that didn't really sit right with me.
Yeah.
What's it gonna be?
I was just thinking about something.
What?
I was just thinking about, I don't know, it was something about your arm. I was squeezing your arm, and I was just like, damn. Did you have any complications?
No, I really didn't. The only thing I would consider a complication. Well, what were you?
I would consider the COVID. It's kind of a complication because it kind of just ruined everything for me.
Yeah, since he wasn't able.
I can't
go
into
appointments.
I can't go into any appointments. So I couldn't even go into the 3D ultrasounds or any of that. I couldn't see any of that. I mean, I could see the pictures, but it's still that's my first kid, and I wasn't able to do that with her.
Yeah, I would say that's a complication.
Yeah, so I mean, it kind of makes me upset because it's it's not necessarily fair to us, but we have to abide by it because otherwise we'd get sick and get her sick and all that. So
my complication that I was gonna say was actually pregnancy wise, I don't feel like I really had any, but I was just gonna say my glucose test.
Yeah.
My glucose test, my first one, they told me I could eat before my first one, so I ate before my first glucose test, and I ended up failing it. And I was so scared because I thought I had the diabetes, and not that anything's wrong with that, but it just made me nervous. So I had to take my 3-hour one, and that one was a little more rough on me.
Yeah.
The drink has a lot more syrup in it. It's a lot stronger, and that one did make me feel sick because I couldn't eat. I had to fast.
Yeah, we were sitting in the car the whole time too. I was waiting out there for her for 3 hours.
Yeah, and you have to get poked 4 times.
Yeah.
It's not good. That's the only thing though that I can think about. And I passed that one. That one I passed, but I think I failed the first one because they told me I could eat.
Favorite part and your least favorite part about being pregnant? My favorite part is that, I get to see the process of it all from outside the body and everything, and I get to experience some of the cravings and all of that. Least favorite part is that, like I said, I'm not able to see my daughter. I'm not able to be there for the appointments and everything. That's just my least favorite part about this pregnancy. I know the other pregnancies, hopefully I'll be able to, you know, experience them and go through all that. But
Right.
go ahead, what's yours?
I think my favorite part about pregnancy is watching my stomach grow and being able to feel her move. I think that's my favorite part. Least favorite part is all the pain that I've had this last trimester. I have had such bad back pain and a lot of pelvis pain. I think that's probably my least favorite part, though. I don't really, and I guess getting sick, that part wasn't fun either. Next question is, are you nervous to go into labor? Are you doing natural birth or medicine? So, I'm a little nervous about labor, but I'm not that nervous at this point. I feel like I've been pregnant for so long. Like I said, I'm in pain. I'm just like, please, like, take me now. Like, I'm ready now. Like,
we're just ready to see her, so
yeah,
it's kind of like both.
And I plan on doing an epidural if I can. Honestly, like, you know, don't make it harder than it needs to be. Like, I take the epidural, but if I couldn't give an epidural, obviously I would do a natural birth. But I do plan on having the epidural.
What is the worst part? We kind of explained that, you know, she didn't like to throw up.
Yeah.
You know, and
just the, like, him not being able to go in, and
yeah, just all that kind of
the pain. There's a lot of pain that they just don't.
Ooh, the pain.
Oh, the pain.
I forgot all about that. And someone said anything and everything.
It's a whole new process, a whole new level to life.
It is, and I think that being pregnant definitely changes your relationship a little more.
And if you're ready for it, it's so much more exciting.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously, if things happen unexpected, hopefully you and your significant other can figure things out and, you know, make life more exciting for yourself.
Right.
So either way, take the child as a blessing, because God placed that in your life for a reason. So and we take it as a blessing, especially since it's a daughter.
Either way, it would have been cute, but you know, obviously every girl wants their little mini best friend, like, you know what I mean? But I just feel like there's a lot that goes into being pregnant, and it's something you really have to work through in your relationship, because like I said, most men don't know anything about pregnancy like that. So while you're pregnant, they're learning, you're learning. It's a different process.
So before we end this video, she wanted to show you her belly and
okay, so I brought this down because this is just, a lot of people ask me like what I used, and this is what I've been using, and I gotta admire. I got it off of, like, I don't know who I got this off of, but a lot of people use this one, and so far I haven't gotten stretch marks. But like I said, I feel like that might be genetic. I don't know. But this is my belly. I feel like I'm big now, but like I said, I haven't gotten any stretch marks or anything.
She's looking beautiful.
But,
she's looking beautiful.
This is my belly. So I'm 36 weeks and 4 days. I'm 36 weeks and 4 days, and I'll be 37 weeks on Saturday.
I think that wraps it up for the questions.
Yeah, that
we
was
appreciate it all. Like, they were really good questions. I hope you guys loved it. So that wraps up the video, and, you know, till next video, comment, subscribe. You know, don't forget to hit that notification bell. You know, give us some feedback and let us know
how we're doing. What
else you guys want to see. Give us some ideas too. I mean, we got some, but give us some ideas, you know, in the comments. And then, you know,
or DM us.
Yeah, and we'll be able to, you know, interact with you. Till next video.
Bye.
Bye.